VIR saw two very relieved winners in Victory Lane, but that relief was probably more the result of long overdue wins. Today, we expect many drivers to find relief after the race is over. This time, however, it's because they face the daunting and punishing Detroit Belle Isle circuit. The attrition will likely be as high as the tension is inside the cockpit as we get ready to watch round 7 of the iRacing Kamel GT series, and you'll see it all live here on the Global Sim Racing channel. Hi, I'm Joe Peak, and with me in the booth is Adam Lindgren. Behind the scenes is our director, Sean Crackers Ambrose, and he's using cameras provided by Dougie Beard.
The Audis have a much easier time with it, using the four-wheel drive rally-borne drivetrain of the GTO to pull through the corners, and a little bit of rear brake bias to rotate the car in the braking zones to line up for maximum speed on exit.
Effect his qualifying, a 21.3 is good enough for 11th for him. And hey, look at this. Don Peak has joined us once again. He's already finished his 2 laps, and his first was his fastest with a 33.2. Unfortunately, that's the last of the times anybody's put down in.
With Dennis Neidhart in second place, Obe Trangere is going to start off third with Phil Lake stuck in 4th position next to his teammate Jamie Hall in 5th. Reed Miller is going to start off 6th with Rob Olenek in 7th. Franco Scurry is going to start off in the 8th position with Alex.
They've also got wind just to add to the misery. I think that this could be a bit of a high attrition day, unfortunately, to put it mildly. Justin Albrecht leads them behind the Porsche pace car out of the final few corners. That pace car going to duck in, give control to the number 1 machine. There you see the Audis as well, with a very short start for them on this qualifying. Albrecht is on the loud pedal, and the green flag is out here at Detroit. He gets a good jump. He is in the clear down into the as they come down into turn 3.
I think Ricardo's might have had that. He didn't realize that Jimmy's already got some straight line speed damage on the left rear of that car. You could see it just pushed up a little bit, that wing. But Jimmy Broadbent attacking those curbs quite aggressively in the GTP. That might not go so well a couple laps into this race. The only thing on the outside of this circuit is a concrete barrier, and you will hit that and lose time, speed, and maybe even drop out of this race.
Back in 12th in the GTOs, Feldman fighting with Smith, and I think Scurry as well. They're going to get that sorted out as Scurry still falls back to 14th. Had a little bit of a look there on Hamill Smith. The 42 going to hold him at bay in this very tight little fountain section. Now it starts to pick up as they're going to head through the actually surprisingly dangerous turns 13, 12 and 13. And down to the inside. That was a late dive. Scurry's going to make it stick though.
I don't think Franco was intending to pass there. I think he didn't realize that Jamie was going to brake that early, and he had to dive to the inside there. But that might cause a little bit of left front damage for Franco, which could actually really affect his pace, especially in the turn.
And he's still a little slow. I wonder if he is damaged, as Rangel was now trying to get around him. Once again, caught a little bit out by the slow pace of the 42. Takes another look to the inside. Very, very early braking for Jamie Hamill Smith.
I think Jamie's just being conservative right now. He doesn't want to get into the back of Pablo Rangel, but that makes it very difficult to predict where the car's going to be. And with guys really pushing as hard as they are, especially after that wreck early on in the race, this might hold up some people or maybe even get them into a wreck.
I mean, Albrecht and Gerber just through that exchange.
And actually the battle for P12 in the GTOs is very, very close right now between Alexis Tapia-Vico and Franco Scurry. Franco Scurry actually trying to go on Vico, but Jimmy Broadbent's going to actually break up this battle just a little bit. But here comes Franco Scurry down the inside. They're going to go 3 wide into the corner with Lars Stolzen and Fabian Nuglu trying to cut through the inside. That's going to hold up that entire battle, and Franco Scurry is going to be able to make it by just by nature of everyone having to be very cautious through there.
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen 3 wide work in that corner, so great heads up to everyone. Scurry now gets himself into 11th with that move. Boy, it is all kicking off here, and we're only 10 minutes into this race as we continue to watch from the back of Scurry on Vico. Oh, and Suarez. Oh, Suarez is backwards, and the track is almost blocked here.
straight line as we go on board with Mecanos, but Millward able to stay ahead just due to how he's navigating the traffic. Ove Trangrade is the next on the list. Remember, Ove and Jake Johansson were battling side by side just a lap ago, and now they're separated by more than 3 seconds. Here comes Nick Mecanos' best opportunity to try and pass Millward. Can he get there before the corner?
He's trying, he's looking for it, but he thinks better of it. We don't need to go to it, but Craig Schultz and the wall. Actually checks them up once again. Millward once through, he's gonna get it in turn 12. And through 13, everybody is finally by, but awkward moments here in the prototypes.
Yeah, he hit the apex still, but it was very difficult. We're going to jump up to the battle between Laust and Jungbluth. This is the battle for 7th position in the GTPs, as we see Phil actually hit the inside of that corner there.
Yeah, that cost him a little bit of that exit speed. Got to be careful with those curbs in these prototypes. They do not like them. That's Franco Scurry up ahead in the Audi. I think 1 is going to get him, but I don't know that 2 is going to get him. He holds off the apex. Scurry lets them both by. Nicely done.
In the about 6 laps that they have left in this race, so big challenges for Phil to try and get back up there to Dennis.
Dennis dealing with traffic just the same way that Fabian Gerber is. He got slowed up a little bit by Don Peak, so what was 0.8 of a second has grown to 1.2 between Albright and Gerber. And we see the blue and white machine of Fabian, the multi-time champion, still chasing Justin. Justin sneaking by Johnny.
Kolb also finished the race, but quite a few laps down for the GTPs. Ove Trangrade takes 3rd position in the GTOs after what was a fairly uneventful race for him, which passing Jake Johansson about halfway through. Then Christopher Zoschling is actually going to finish behind Jake Johansson in the 5th position, with Ben Lapter in 6th. Guilherme Kramer is another driver who finishes in the GTPs quite a few laps down. Franco Scurry is going to take home 7th place today, a good points day for him. Alexander Veldman comes home in 8th, with Rob Olenek in 9th position.
We're going to give a big thank you ourselves to everyone who came out, and also to the Kamel League in general, the Kamel Series in general, for bringing us back for another season of coverage.